Hello, everyone. Turn on the volume in my own headphones. All right, let's scroll up and see who we have. We have got Kenny says, Mickey Food will be back in time. Sounds good. Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. You are up late. Thank you so much for being here. Angie, hello. Pam, hello. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Forgot it was Monday. Let's see. Hello, Bev. Let's see. Scroll down. Hi, Tammy. New group? Well, it's just the Facebook group, Sherry. That's the same Nightbot thing that pops through all the time. I suppose I shouldn't put new anymore. It's been there for a little while. Let's see. Nope, no buffering. On holiday from work, but can't go anywhere due to lockdown restrictions. Thank goodness. We're coloring at Emily plus Johanna in the afternoons. Yes. Well, for me, she was morning, but yes, I saw hers this morning. It was very nice. Let's see. Marilyn, hello Marilyn. Hi Aspie, hi Tara Lynn. Let's see, Emma, hi Emma. Make sure I'm, oh, Patricia, hi Patricia. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Hello Septic. Slowly scroll up. Well, Ev's here. Hi Ev, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Ev? Exclamation point hype. And use those handy emotes. Thank you so much, Ev. Going through the list and oh, look what popped up there. Oh, what'd she say? Oh, you're awesome. Thank you for everything you do. Well, thank you for you, Ev. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. As soon as my emotes load, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Evelyn. Seriously, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, who did I miss? Watching this is gonna make me want the 48 set too. I just know it, but I don't have any room to store them. You just gotta get one big case. One big case. I don't even know where the original tins for mine are, but I just have them in one big case. There you are, Ev. I see your name now. Hello, Ev. You're amazing. So amazing. Okay, did I miss anyone? It sort of jumped down. Okay, well, I apologize if I missed anyone. Welcome to everyone. Oh, D, was D here? Oh, D is here. And Nan, hi Nan. Okay, I think I got everyone. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Ev, thank you for that super chat first thing here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, on Friday, what was it, Friday? I have a huge purple one that fits them all nice. Oh, Kelly, hi Kelly. And Alex, hello Alex. Okay, all right. But yeah. Today's Monday, right? Oh my gosh, all the days run together. But anyway, yeah, we started our handy dandy little dragon here. I still have my pencils out. This is still kind of loud, I feel like. Yeah, I guess it's the same. Anyway, so we have Black Widows. Alex, I saw your picture. I was like, oh, yeah. So a little bit jealous, Alex, just a little bit. I was just like, oh, I wanna go to Newport. But I'm glad that you got to go. That's amazing. I know, it looks so nice. Hi, Jay. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Christy. Hello. Yeah, the day we learned Steve makes gross noises. I know, right? Seriously, I'm telling you, Sammy gets the serenade with Andrew and I get the cat noises. Hi, Mona. Oh, yeah, it looked so pretty there. Okay, so I think for now we're going to be using some of the same colors that we were using last time. Totally different Nan. Ergo sauce need more gentle layering work to get pigment intensity. That is true. What did Nan ask about it? Oh, can someone compare Black Widows versus Ergo stuff? Yeah, they're definitely a bit different, just in the way they, the strength of pigment, the way they lay down, that kind of thing. Okay, so I finished off the rest of his chest. So for that, we had this one, which is from the Scorpion set, Deep Purple. And then we have Watermelon, which is from the Black Widow set. We have Light Yellow from the Cobra set. And then these were our blues, and we used a little bit of Blue Moon from the Monarch set. All right, let's give these a quick sharpen. How was everybody's weekend? I'll be perfectly honest. Mine was a very doll-filled weekend in the sense that my oldest, she's really into her dolls lately, so I busted out the sewing machine, whipped up a few new outfits. I posted those in the Discord. And then today, I fashioned her a little closet to keep her dresses in. I used like a wood crate, turned it on its end, sanded it down, painted it, and then put some little furniture feet on the bottom and put a little rod through the top. And she's gonna, there's hangers that are going to arrive on Wednesday. Oh, okay, let's see. Tammy, can't laminate my widow sheets because I'm missing purple haze. Oh, how hilarious. Oh, hi, Boots. Sorry, if I miss your name, I apologize. Oh, I love doing those things, Sherry. My mother did them for me, and in turn, I enjoy doing them for my kiddos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying it just as much. And I found a really simple pattern. I got it on Etsy. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a pattern I was able to kind of use and make different things like shorts, pants, coats, pajama, dress, that kind of thing. So it was nice. Oh, nice, Tammy. Order them. Oh, open stock. I think you can, but you have to email Albert, the guy that has it. Okay, what is on the back of my paper? I can hear it. Oh well. Okay. Let's zoom in. Yeah, she was very excited, Mona. Well, lately she's been doing Zoom play dates with one of her friends, and they've been playing with their dolls on there. And so I was just like, aw. No, more like she has one American Girl doll, which was actually mine when I was growing up. And then she had an aunt that bought her one of those Our Generation dolls, so like the 18-inch dolls. Oh, but that's nice that she taught you. That's good. I've had my sewing machine since I was 16. My mom and I waited in line at Walmart for Black Friday and got it for like 20 bucks. And that was when I was like 16. So how old am I? I don't even know how old I am. It's been a long time. Almost 20 years old? No, 18 years old. Sewing machine is 18 years old. So yeah, anyway. I convinced Steve to go to Joann's for me, and he did a video call while we picked out some stuff. But that's also why I have paint on my hands that I couldn't get off because I spray painted the dresser thing and I couldn't get it off. I couldn't sew a hem to save my life. Ooh, hems are easy. We should do like a sewing stream one time. Oh, that's cool, Evelyn. I've thought about it, but I think the 18-inch dolls are probably about the smallest I'll go. I think I would probably get too frustrated with like Barbie patterns. And she doesn't seem to play with her Barbies much. We've tried a couple different kind. Like we even got her one of those Lamely dolls that are supposed to be like the you know, like more realistic body shape kind of thing. And she just never really took to it. And it wasn't until she started playing with her friend with dolls that she really started to have fun with them. All right, so we're gonna start with deep purple. So if my hands freeze up tonight, it's just because all the sanding and whatnot that I was doing with that thing today. I think I overworked my muscles just a tiny bit, but it was fun. Right now it's outside still kind of so the paint can cure and it's drying, and then the hanger should be here Wednesday. So she should be able to play with it by Wednesday. Ooh, that's nice, Sherry. I do not sew. I'm lucky I can color within the lines. Ooh, nice, Evelyn. Yeah, well, my mom made me some doll clothes when I was a kid, and I still have them. But a few of them needed to be mended a little bit, so I fixed some of those, and she uses them. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Chat, Steve brought me some tea. Thank you, Steve. Good. No worries, no worries. Oh, that's awesome, Evelyn. Preferred my caterpillars, that's fair. I have a lot of fond memories playing with my dolls, with my cousins. I had one friend, honestly, I couldn't tell you her name now, but she also had, because I had the Kirsten American Girl doll, which, like I said, my daughter has now, but she also had it. And so we would go over there, and she had the matching dress. Like, they had the dress for the kid and the dress for the doll is matching one. So my mom made me a matching dress. The dress for me has long since disappeared over the years, but I still have the small dress. Oh, he gets, sometimes our son has a hard time falling asleep, and so one of us will stay in there with him. And sometimes when our son is falling asleep, Steve gets a little sleepy because it's dark in there, and so he just came out from being in with our son, so he was a little sleepy. How do you spiral bind your Johanna books? Do you protect your pages after you cut them out? So, Dee, I did spiral bind a couple of my books. This is the one, pull it here, that probably looks the nicest. I did Enchanted Forest, and what I did for mine is I actually hand cut at the time tracing paper, and I put it in between all of the pages, and then I put a plastic cover on it. But here's the thing, I rarely color in this, and it's for two reasons. One, it's not so much in her books now because she has made it to where it's blank on the inside crease, but for these ones, you can see that I had to cover up some of the image because of the way the spiral is. And when when they spiral bind the books, they have to cut off the spine. So like I said, it's not going to be as much of an issue in her later books because she's not putting as many drawings in the middle. But for her older books, I don't necessarily do it. And the other reason is with the tracing paper that I put in, let's see if I can find a good example. A lot of times when I would color, I would put the book like this, but then it would tear out the tracing paper just because of moving it. So these are just more of my travel books. I don't usually do anything too intense. I did this one sitting at Barnes & Noble one day, and I brought that with me. Was this? No, this was not my first Dragonfly. That was just another dragon. So I usually bring these books when I am traveling for whatever reason, because the spiral bind is nice for that. But I honestly probably wouldn't spiral bind any of my books these days. I broke all my sister's dolls. She had tiny dolls from every country, and I was annoying kid sister. Oh no, Yvonne. Sounds good, Evelyn. Grandchildren have the American Girl doll. That is their names, like Felicity and Abigail. Yes, I had Kirsten. My oldest sister had Addie. My cousin got Felicity. My other sister got a Girl of Today doll, which was the one where you could change or you could like custom do their hair, you know, make it look like you. And then I think my mom had one. And then I also had one of the Bitty Babies. But, I mean, I loved them as a kid. My sisters and I, we played dolls. My cousins played dolls. Like, you know. Oh, thanks, Angie. I saw she did a new release of Enchanted Forest. You're probably thinking the mini book. The Enchanted Forest miniature book hasn't come out yet. But it's probably like this. This is the miniature Secret Garden. Here, zoom out a little bit. And she has a miniature Enchanted Forest coming out. Let's see. Yeah, pocket version of Enchanted Forest. There you go. Okay. I feel very distracted tonight. I apologize. It's been a busy day. You know, Monday is just kind of trying to play catch up and plan the week. But if we could finish this large dragon today, I think that would be ideal. There you go, Sherry. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and use watermelon. Oh, Secret Garden. This was a full size. Oh, you saw an old video. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. But yeah, that, and like with making the doll clothes for my daughter, like I spent $3.99 on the pattern, and then I used material that, like, for most of them, like I did have Steve go and get a little bit, but like it wasn't I think total on everything, I may have spent about $15, and I was able to make her at least 5 different outfits. When in reality, if I had gotten the Our Generation brand of those outfits, like all of that, like it easily would have cost, you know, upwards of $60, $70 for all of them. Because I mean, even the cheaper outfits cost like $12.99. And so I was just like, well, dang, man, this is easy. And I was able to bust out t-shirt, shorts, dress, coat, fancy dress, sleeping bag. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, and a nightgown. A nightgown. And then I can make them, she can choose the material, make them custom. Like I had some leftover Girl Scout cookie material, and so that's what she wanted to make the nightgown out of. Right, Evelyn? Yeah, me too. Oh, how funny, Kenny. Hi, Steve. The only thing that I can't really make her is shoes. So shoes will have to be purchased. Hi, Joanna. Ooh, yeah, the pictures on the calendar are nice and big. Velvet doll. What's the velvet doll? You wanna know what's funny is I have a very well-loved actually I think it's generic Cabbage Patch, but it's like a Cabbage Patch doll. And my daughter was looking at it today because we were kind of putting things away and, you know, figuring out what she actually plays with and what she doesn't. She's looking at the Cabbage Patch doll. She's like, oh man, this looks weird. Hi, Brian. It was just kind of funny. Like, well, no, that's just style. But she has established she doesn't really like the baby dolls. She likes the dolls that are, you know, seemingly older or similar in her age. And she loves the American Girl stories. So like we've been slowly, my mom and I, we've been slowly collecting all the Kirsten stories for her. So she really enjoys those. Let's see. It's so cute. Georgia's at that age that she loves Barbies, etc., but is also exploring teenage things. The juxtaposition is interesting to observe. Oh man, Tammy. Velvet was a popular doll while hair grew. Like its hair grew. I managed to complete the calendar. Son of my daughter was lovely to color. She wants me to complete a book now. Oh man. Oh, whose hair grew? Oh, interesting. I wonder how that worked. Well, it was so funny. I was getting, she was struggling with getting her hair, the hair done on her doll. And so I offered to help, and, you know, we got it all put up and got some braids in it so it wasn't all crazy and, you know, in the face, you know, getting in the way of the outfit she was trying to put on the doll. And, you know, with plastic hair dolls, some of the strands of hair will come out a little bit. And so once it was all in, there was some stray hairs that we couldn't do anything about. And I was just like, you know, why don't you just get some scissors and we'll just trim the bottom. She looked at me like she was like, are we supposed to do that? I'm like, it's fine. It's just a few stray hairs. And so I let her trim them and she was so excited. But we established that she does not cut her doll's hair without permission. I'm using light yellow now. Look up vintage dolls. I will. That sounds interesting. Hi, Rhea. Oh, yeah, definitely. I've definitely given a few Barbie dolls some haircuts. I think I still have one. I had a Pocahontas doll and I cut her hair short. Funny thing about Barbie dolls, though, is because it's plastic hair and it's not like it's super heavy, you cut it too short, it just sticks up all over her head. I definitely have some Barbie dolls like that. Pocahontas needed a haircut. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's cool. It must have like a reserve of hair, like kind of like wadded up inside the doll. I don't know, I feel like dolls, it's for especially at this age, like it's more about exercising the imagination than anything else, you know? The way I figured is it's not a screen and she's having fun with her friends, so. Hi, Cindy! Okay, we're gonna use, oh, just the middle section grew. Oh, okay. Chrissy's hair grew. Is that a like a Chrissy doll? All right, so we're gonna use Blue Moon. Oh, look at that. That lead is, that was not me. That was just loosened the thing. I was barely touching it. All right, let's sharpen this again. Oh, Christy was Velvet's older sister. Oh, how funny. Ah, there we go. Oh no, look how short it is now. In comparison to like... Ah! It's so short! I'll have to use it carefully. There we go. Well, and honestly, I love crafty stuff, so I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't getting some enjoyment out of making those also. Like, I have a bunch of material now, I've got the Velcro, like, I keep thinking of ideas of things that I want to make. You know, just like any of our hobbies, you know, it's something I enjoy doing, and now just one of these days I need to get myself like a sewing room where I can just leave my sewing machine up all the time. Because mostly now I just sew at my desk. Oh my gosh, Ev, that's intriguing. Okay, and then let's grab... Yes, Angie, it's so sad. It came from the middle, yeah. Okay, so deep purple. So not a COVID-safe doll. Right, Aspie? Alright, deep purple. Angie, I just sewed couch covers the other night. I still hate sewing. I love crafty things, but sewing, nope. Yeah, see, that's different. Like, I would not enjoy sewing couch covers. I've sewn a costume for myself, and I didn't really enjoy that. What I like about the doll clothes is that they're easy and they're quick. So it took me about 3 hours, and I made that whole kind of wardrobe thing. I think that if it was really intense, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. This color is deep purple, Kelly. This one's deep purple. A different sharpener. Yeah, that one, I'm not sure why that one broke off. This one's usually pretty good, the Doll 133, which reminds me, if you guys didn't see it, it's off my stories now, but I did save it as a highlight on my Instagram account. But I did a thing where I listed all of the tools that I use for almost every drawing. So if you're ever curious, we're using watermelon now. It's over there on my Instagram, the saved highlights on my profile. So I've got pictures over there and everything. Okay, we're just using watermelon. My own email address on YouTube. It confuses a lot of other people. Oh, how funny. Well, all you need is just like a separate, like, go to Gmail, make an account with just your name, and then you can make that with YouTube. Or just make Mike get his own. Oh, Christy was Velvet's cousin. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's one reason why I don't use my my Caran d'Ache Luminance ones, Angie. They just keep getting smaller and smaller. I don't know what happened. Okay. So we went in from the beginning. We started with deep purple, and then we did watermelon, and then yellow, and then we did blue moon. Or sorry, yeah, blue moon. I could flip it around there. Blue moon, And then we did deep purple again and watermelon again, but I only did the yellow once. Oh, nice. I'll take a look afterwards, Ev. Thank you. Okay, so now let's grab our blues, because I think I want this edge to be blue here. All right, now we're gonna use Blue Moon. Yeah, I was pleased when the little closet thingy is all done and I've got the clothes in it and everything. I'll have to take a picture and share it with you all. Right now it's still kind of drying. I think I was like mostly proud of it because a lot of times I have a hard time reading patterns. Like my brain just gets a little bit muddled. I'm sort of a learn as you do kind of person. And so more times than not, I like to just visualize it and like see if it works. But I actually followed a pattern this time and was able to use that pattern to make a few different items. Right, Yvonne? Me too. Everlasting pencils? I know, right? Like everlasting gobstoppers? Yes. Like you sharpen it, but it just doesn't shorten. Be amazing. See, let's do a little bit of blue with the tip here. I'm gonna turn this. Oh, funny, Ev. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at those. What was the purpose of that doll? I'm curious. All right, let's jump right into, we're not gonna use our middle Blue Horizon. We're gonna jump right into denim. There we go. All right, and then let's grab deep purple. Turn a little bit. But yeah, so I'll finish it this week. Might make some more of the clothes for her, we'll see. But I also have a fair amount of meetings this week, so it's all about how much actual spare time I'll have. Mommy woke you with a kiss. You could wake your dog. Oh, okay. Well, that's cute. I like that. Okay, let's do, I want to get some green. Let's see, let's do opal green. Here we go. That's from the Cobra set. I want to give that a quick sharpen. Get a weird mess from my kitten likes to walk or lay on my laptop. No worries, Cindy. Sharpen. All right, so I have opal green from the Cobra set. Is that what I want? That's not coming out the way I want. Never mind. I take it back. I don't want that one. We're gonna grab... Let's grab Brown Bug. And that is from the Scorpion set. As soon as I can find it. Chop. Brown Bug. Here we go. Right, Angie? I agree. All right, Brown Bug. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I want to add a little bit of a shadow under this here. I think I will definitely bring that green back just a little bit though. Okay, let's grab opal again. Opal green. A little bit here. Helps to create that shadow underneath. There we go. Brown bug. There we go. That's better. Create a little bit more of a shadow underneath. All right, another step here. Right, Kenny? But what if the only everlasting pencils you could get were like Crayolas? Like, that's it. I mean, you can do things with Crayolas, but I mean, I'd at least want them to make everlasting pencils out of like the really expensive ones. All right, let's go ahead and use Blue Moon now. Steve actually asked me a really good question tonight. But for those of you that like any kind of sci-fi, have watched any kind of Star Trek or, you know, Doctor Who or, you know, basically any sci-fi, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, you name it, anything in the sci-fi category. If there was one item from the future that you could bring back and use, what would it be? My first choice was medical tricorder from Star Trek. Like the furthest advanced medical tricorder they have, because basically you just have to, you know, on yourself and it like diagnoses you. It's like, can you imagine how awesome that would be? No more like, well, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, that would be amazing. My second choice, as much as I would want a transporter, I was thinking of food replicator, or just like a replicator in general. A replicator would be awesome. But yeah, I think those would be, I don't know, a TARDIS would be kind of cool, but. Okay, so we're still using Blue Moon. Go for the replicator first, right? Good night. Love you. Any food she wants, which that sounds good to me. A lightsaber? Really, Ev, a lightsaber? Do tell. Why would you choose a lightsaber? Aspie, that is a good point. Think about how much money you'd save, you know, like fridge breaks down, replicate a new one. Or you know, car breaks down, replicate the part that you need to fix the car. Ooh. Could they replicate money? I mean, I know like in Star Trek, like they're kind of past the whole money. Well, I guess they maybe can't replicate like Latinum, but just saying. Oh, baby Yoda! Hi, Veronica. Veronica? Is it Veronica or Veronique? That is true, Ev. No one would mess with you with a lightsaber. Steve, I asked him the question you asked me earlier about the item you would bring back from the future. Mm-hmm. What was yours again?
From the future, or did you...
Well, future like in sci-fi world.
Sci-fi tech.
Yeah, sci-fi tech, yeah.
I said that.
Replicator. Steve said replicator. Right, Kenny? It'd be amazing. However, the transporter would be very cool, you know. You're basically teleporting. Ronnie, okay, perfect. I can do that. I can do that. This was an accident from a Tim Tam. We're gonna fix that later. Oh no, Sherry. Bring back Data. You know, Alex, I thought about that. But what if Data is just waiting like the AI, you know, like Terminator style. I don't know. Like, I could have him do like all my math for me. Rosie from the Jetsons. Ooh, Angie, I like that. That is true, Ronnie. That is true. That is very true. See, yeah, that was my first thought, was like a health-related thing. Like, what could I... Like, I thought initially like a hypo spray, but I wouldn't have the knowledge. Like, it's not like a hypo spray just magically has the cure for everything in it. You know, they usually put some sort of medicine in it. I don't know. I tried to convince Steve to let me choose 2 things, but he said that I had to choose one. Trying to think. I mean, yeah, definitely a replicator, medical tricorder. I don't know that I have any use for a regular tricorder. I suppose a medical tricorder just diagnoses you. It doesn't necessarily give you the answer. These are the thoughts that, these are the conversations Steve and I have during the day. A new spine. You know what? That actually happened in Star Trek. Worf got injured, and as a Klingon, he did not, they had too much pride to potentially be paralyzed the rest of his life. And so he went through an experimental procedure where they grew him a new spine and you know, fixed him. So that actually, I can think of an actual episode where that happened. So yes, you could choose a new spine. Oh, yes, the Doctor, Aspie, yes. But I would want, you know, like last season Doctor, because first season Doctor, and for those of you who haven't seen it, that's his name, is the Doctor. He never actually chooses a name until like the very last episode. First season Doctor has a terrible bedside manner. And we're still just using Blue Moon. Perfect, Pam. I'll sign you up. Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of shadow here, like this is going kind of behind the nose. There we go. Hi, Jill. Awesome. Well, you're in the right place. Exactly. Angie Jinx. All right, let's see. Let's do... I'm not too worried about going over these lines here. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, you can see these colors a little bit better now. As much as I like it nice and bright, sometimes it's too bright and you can't quite see true colors, you know? There we go. Ooh, nice, Ev! I think you're gonna want to go to the Wizard of Oz for that one, Angie. Isn't that what the Scarecrow gets? It's a brain. Yeah, I'd be excited to see what you do with it, Ev. Trying to decide if I should do this red here around his mouth, but I don't know. I'm leaning towards no. Go. Oh, awesome, Ev. All right, let's go ahead. I want to map in just a little bit of this green, of cool green. A little bit on his jawline here. And this is from the Monarch set, the cool green. Okay. And then let's go ahead and grab, can anyone, words, can we get exclamation point words in chat? Hello everybody, can anybody recommend a good book? No love stories and no sci-fi, I would appreciate it. Fiction or non-fiction? I'm trying to think if I've read any non-sci-fi or like fantasy stories lately. I don't think I have. This is really an art channel, but there are book lovers on YouTube. Oh, I'm sure there are. Make coloring look so easy. Those pencils are just gliding like magic. Aw, thanks, Kim. Yeah, exactly. Words are hard. All right, Blue Horizon. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think the last audiobook I did was the His Dark Materials one, like the show that's streaming on HBO. But I mostly just wanted to see what happened in the series because I was on a private Patreon stream. We were talking about alternatives to the Posca pens. Where the Crawdads Sing, Little Fire Everywhere. I think I've heard of the Little Fire Everywhere, Alex. It's okay, Ev. It's okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of the Little Fire Everywhere. If I read, it's mostly audiobooks. Come to think of it, I think I have a credit on Audible to use. Hey, go on. Go on. Okay. What's Where the Crawdads Sing about? Yeah, I think for dip pens, definitely a glass pen. I find that like the metal nibs just end up scratching my paper. Honestly, part of it is probably user error. I'm probably not doing it right. But yeah, I think I'd like to try a glass one at some point. Ev, you'll have to let me know how you like it. The only books I've actually read lately has been the latest GAAS guide and Yellow Book. From Cricket's Ride by Charles Martin. Hi, Jan. What's that one about, Jan? Just still using the Blue Horizon from the Scorpion set. Oh, out of frame. I'm so sorry. Out of frame. Out of frame. Out of frame. Sorry about that. I should really just zoom out a bit so you all can see. There we go. That's better. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and now use denim. Does anybody watch Below Deck? I feel like I've heard of it. What's it about, Kim? That is true, Sherry. A girl with a bad heart who has a lemonade stand to raise money for heart surgery she needs, and a man she meets and their friendship. Oh, that sounds nice. For me, anything I read, it definitely has to have a happy ending. Like, even as it is, like, even though I know how Romeo and Juliet ends, and I know how Titanic ends, like, every time I've watched it, like, it's like I've practically willed the story to end differently. Obviously, it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that I don't just sit there hoping to goodness that this time that I watch the movie, it's gonna somehow be a different movie. It never is. Reality show about the yachting crew and people that pay to rent the yachts. A lot of fun to watch. Oh, how interesting. I don't know that I've ever even been on a yacht. I am going to add a little bit of green on his snout here. The stand. Nice. I'm going through Star Trek DS9 at the moment. Using cool green. Basically making my way through all the Star Trek series. Oh, right. Oh, that's the other thing is Spanish Princess had a new season. I'm not sure when it came out, but I just noticed it. The thing of it is it's not historically... Like, a lot of the different shows that are, you know, like, period pieces generally aren't super accurate, but this one is, like, even less accurate. I mean, they make a note that they say that, you know, it's not accurate. It's kind of, like, based on, if that makes sense. But a lot of times when I'm watching a period piece, I like to look up what actually happened in history to, like, correlate the differences, and I have a hard time doing it with that. Oh, Big Brother, nice. All right, he is definitely too light right now. We need to darken him up. So we're gonna grab Blue Moon again. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I did forget to use the blender on his little, what would you call this? Gills? Fins? Gills or fins? I'm not sure. Probably like an actual technical name for these. It smooths it out and kind of darkens it up just a little bit. Oh, really, Tammy? I watched a little bit. I haven't gotten into it yet. Escape to the Chateau. If not, you people need to get it together. What streaming service is it on, Kim? All right, so Blue Moon. Oh, Disney Plus has been great, has been really awesome, evidently. Now, part of that I could feel because we have kids and they like watching a lot of the Disney movies, but it's got a ton of other stuff. A ton of other stuff. I don't think you would be disappointed if you subscribed. And you could even do it for just like a month, long enough to kind of check out what they have and decide if it'd be worth it or not. All right. I definitely feel less guilty having like multiple subscriptions to different streaming services now with the way, you know, the world is at the moment than I did back when we actually interacted with society. I mean, I suppose if there's a show you're gonna catch up on, now's the time to do it. Looking to get a standalone TV for my work office, then I can watch on it versus one of my monitors. Ooh, that could be nice. Down the road, I really want to get my... When I'm able to get a bigger desk, I would love to get a second monitor. It'd be nice to be able to, especially for like streaming stuff with all the different programs I have running. And then even just for work stuff, it'd be nice to be able to have multiple windows up. You know, when like we're in Zoom meetings and I need to reference some notes, you know, like have those notes up on one screen and the Zoom meeting on another. YouTube Angel to move from Britain by Chateau in France. Oh, fun. I've been told it's horror and I don't do horror. It's not that at all. It's more fantasy, which I love, and fighting evil. I'll have to maybe give Supernatural another shot. I mean, Buffy is classified as horror, and I don't consider that at all. I mean, characters and costumes and stuff I think are too silly to be actually considered scary. I suppose maybe if you were watching in the 90s and this was all like mind-blowing, then I suppose it could be considered scary, but not with the special effects we have these days. Right, Ronnie? Yes. All right, let's go ahead and grab number, well, I guess number, just Blue Horizon from the Scorpion set. There is a number, but at this point, we just want to make sure we get the set right. Right, Pam? Yeah, exactly. I mean, would you categorize it under sci-fi, maybe? Buffy could be, well, maybe fantasy. I would probably categorize Buffy more under fantasy than I would horror. It wasn't scary in the 90s either? Okay, good to know. Nice to know it's not just me. I don't remember how old I was. Would have been my teenage years. I remember having my first box set. Maybe 17, 18? But I never really got to see all of it until it started becoming available to stream. Hi, Jody! I have 2 monitors on my work computer, but yes, I would love to have something on and use both monitors for work. Exactly. Yes, Pam. That one is definitely a darker Sabrina than I prefer. I'm definitely the Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina era fan. Very lighthearted, very kind of just goofy and, you know, talking cat and all that, you know, shenanigans. Wait, what did I miss? What about Sherry? Oh, an episode. Okay, yeah, not a show I'm watching. Shadowhunters. Okay, okay. Oh, Hush. Yes, Jody. Hush was such... There are a few episodes in Buffy that are just probably some of the best. If you just take it for even just the production of it and costumes and everything. Hush. Once More with Feeling. The Gift. I'm trying to think. I wasn't, you know, a lot of times I don't like the last episode of like a season, like they just don't wrap it up. Well, Star Trek is notorious for not having great endings. Angel was a terrible ending to their series. I was not pleased. I was not totally unhappy with the way Buffy ended. If anything, I was just more sad that the show was over and not how they ended it. Oh, interesting, Jan. Yes, Call the Midwives. Oh my gosh. Also, side note, don't watch Call the Midwives when you're pregnant because, oh my goodness, all the tears. I have so many feels like watching that while I was pregnant. I couldn't. Oh, yeah, I have to skip that episode, Jody. I can't. That one, production-wise. But they said even, like, filming it, they had it hard just because the woman who plays Buffy's mom, I'm drawing a blank on her name now, Like they were all just sad she was
Joyce.
leaving the show. Huh?
Joyce.
Joyce, thank you. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of what the actual actress's name was. Yes, Patty. It was terrible. I didn't actually watch that one, Ronnie. It was so just... And the interesting thing is I feel like they should have done better justice to it, just because a lot of times... I'm just going over with Blue Horizon, by the way. A lot of times, spin-off shows are not that great. There are a few rarities that they're actually good. Angel was one of those. I felt like Angel was not a terrible spin-off, but to... We're using denim now. But to just kind of shortchange them on that season finale was like, come on. Oh, most definitely, Jody. Yeah, they did that, like, specifically. Like, the way they filmed that, you know, like the no music, no sound, just, yeah. But yeah, I've watched it, you know, a couple times, but most of the time, if I'm doing a binge watch in the series, I have to skip over that one. And then usually the episode after that, too. I'll be perfectly honest, I did not like the Dawn character. And so a lot of times, if it's an episode I know is centered around Dawn, I will also skip it. It wasn't until, like, later seasons that she started getting a lot less irritating. But I was like, all right, that's not terrible. Really, Cindy? Okay, so how did you feel about the character that played Spike then? I was definitely Team Spike, to be sure. Yes, right? Oh, Patty, that would have been amazing. That would have been, like, so new for her to do, you know? Not the typical dainty kind of, you know, soft-spoken kind of character. Like, I think she could have pulled that off. I'm trying to think, did Amy Acker ever do anything like that later where she had such a strong role? Team Spuffy. I like it, Cindy. Yeah, I was definitely Team Spike, for sure. Okay, we're gonna use Cool Green. Such like a big area. Like, I'm not used to coloring such big spaces in Johanna books. Oh my gosh, I still can't wait for her new book. I'm so excited. Team Spike, yep. Team Spike. That's right, she was on Dollhouse with, gosh, what was Faith's name? The girl who played Faith, I can't remember her name. Eliza Dushku. Eliza Dushku, is that her name? I think so. Yeah, she was on Dollhouse too. I only watched Dollhouse through once though. Maybe I should watch it again. But Dollhouse ended after like 2 seasons, didn't it? All right, so we're gonna use Deep Purple now. I just remember that Dollhouse like got canceled or ended abruptly. It's kind of like with Firefly. Everybody was so upset when Firefly got canceled, and they did the movie, you know, to kind of make it up to the fans, but I just feel like it wasn't worth it. I don't think the movie was good enough. They should have brought the show back. I'm going to use Brown Bug instead, actually. I haven't actually watched Dexter. What's the premise of Dexter? Let's see. Let's do a little bit of Brown Bug here. Why are you afraid it won't be good? Another show that I watched. I can't think of the name now, but it was like, oh, Blacklist. Blacklist. That one had too many convoluted storylines. It lost me. I couldn't finish it. Okay, old shows. Does anyone watch Xena, Warrior Princess, and Hercules? Those are both my shows. I know of them. I have not watched them. One of my favorite older shows, though. I Dream of Jeannie. Oh, copyright. Copyright. God, I have to catch myself all the time. Do 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 do. See, it doesn't even see the same when you try and do different. Oh yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy that. Nathan Fillion would definitely go back again for Firefly. He's more of a brown coat than anyone, right, Patty? Yes, he so would. Also, binge watch ER and West Wing. He's a forensic scientist working in police. He's also here. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how much I'd enjoy that one. Yeah, I Dream of Jeannie, and I feel like there was another one. I Dream of Jeannie was my #1. To be perfectly honest, as much as I like Star Trek, I didn't really like original series too much. Not a huge William Shatner fan. Okay, using some brown bug here. Do some here. I watched Hercules the cartoon. Does that count? Okay, I feel like add a little bit of brown bug up here. Honestly, I'm surprised that my arms are doing okay. I really was using the strength in my arms today when I was making that rack for hanging her clothes, and like I could feel my muscles were all tight and my hands were all shaky today. I was like, oh no. Right? Yes, Jody. Next Generation is what I started on. If I were to put them in order of favorite to least favorite, definitely Next Generation is first. Then probably Voyager. Then I guess I'd have to say DS9, just because Enterprise is probably my least favorite. But I'll be honest, I am not a huge fan of Major Kira or Cisco. I think their acting, honestly, is just too over the top. To be fair, though, I think Kira's acting is not necessarily a fault of hers, but the script that was given her. She was very angry in the first season. I've just missed the last 20 minutes. Create a new email just so people don't get confused anymore. My brain hurts now. Oh, Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. Yes, Evelyn, I was not a huge fan. My husband and I have the best captain fight. Jody, we're kind of right there with you. Steve's favorite is DS9, and I feel like DS9's only redeeming characters really are Quark and Odo. But yeah, I would probably have to say Picard is probably my favorite captain, I think. And I'm not really counting in the newer Star Trek on, what is it, CBS? Mostly because I haven't watched it all the way through, so I can't really say to, you know, how that is in comparison. I feel like I want to like it, I just don't want to pay for one more streaming service. Younger sister Sarah, gotcha. I feel like there was another older show. I mean, I definitely liked I Love Lucy, but I think growing up in the generation that I did, like watching those back, I struggle with the sexism of it. Just, you know. Oh, Bewitched. I like Bewitched. She was a nice, strong female character. And go figure, the older shows that I cling to are the ones with supernatural elements to them. A genie, a witch. Go figure. I think it's because I have a deep down wish to have superpowers. That ended up a lot darker than I intended. We may need to darken this up to match it. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll definitely need to darken up his body and give him a little bit more like movement to his body. Well, we'll come back to that. Let's finish the head first so I don't get distracted. Okay, we're gonna do... Star Trek for me is all about the bromances, e.g. Tom and Harry on Voyager, Bashir and O'Brien on DS9, Patty, I like that. I like that. And then you've got Trip and... Oh, on Enterprise was Trip and what was the name? Malcolm. Trip and Malcolm on Enterprise. All right, let's see. Blue Moon. Yeah, so... Yeah, Tom and Harry, Trip and Malcolm, Bashir and O'Brien. Who was Next Gen's bromance? I think Data and Geordi? Full House and Sabrina with Melissa Joan Hart. Yes, Cindy, I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'd want to say probably Data and Geordi, I think. You know, Data was kind of friends with everyone. Unless, of course, you want to count, like, Riker and Picard. See, we color and we talk about everything else in between. Star Wars, yes. Probably, though, if I had to choose, I would choose Star Trek over Star Wars. But also, I think part of that is also, I like TV series over movies. Team Star Wars! I like it. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of blue here. Oh, nice, Cindy. I hated Troy the first few seasons on Next Generation. That's fair. And I think that was also, she was a victim of the writing as well. Because, to be fair, I also was not a huge fan of, gosh, was it the first season she got killed off? Who was the security woman, short blonde hair? Oh, I can't think of it. What was... First season, help me out. Hi, I am just blanking on her name. Tasha Yar! Tasha Yar. Or Tanya Yor. Yeah, Tasha Yar. Yeah, and I think that might have also been the era in which it was shot, but... Yeah, I was not a huge fan of her character. If I had to have chosen, I would have chosen Troy over Tasha. But yeah, I was not a huge fan. Ooh, nice. Well, we sort of do, Patty, with that new Picard show. I was close. I was Team Riker. That's fair. That's fair. You ever see the YouTube compilation of the way he sits on chairs? Like, if you Google or look up on YouTube, like, Riker, like, chair sitting or something, that somebody has pulled together a compilation of the way he sits on chairs, because he always, like, stands behind them and then, like, lifts his leg over them to sit on it. It's hilarious. You can find the bloopers for Next Generation, too. That's pretty funny. All right, so Blue Horizon. Not too much of it. I want to make sure we can use that lighter blue to make this pop. There's not much space. All right. And then denim. There we go. All right, let's grab Brown Bug. Only a little bit of, I can't bring myself to pay for yet another streaming service when it's just one show I want to watch. Oh. Ah, dang it. Oh, a reboot of Quantum Leap. Oh, I got you. Oh, because we were talking about Enterprise. I got you. Because, yeah, the guy on Enterprise, the captain on Enterprise was on Quantum Leap. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything, like, I watched the first season and I was just like, okay, it's kind of cool, but it didn't, I didn't love it enough to make me want to, I'll wait until it's, like, purchasable or downloadable somewhere else. I mean, I haven't heard terrible things about it. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I watched the first season. Are the Klingons pretty different? Just using a little bit of brown bug here. Which, taken out of context, that probably sounds really weird. Just using a little brown bug. I'm gonna grab cool green. Second season of Discovery was better. How many seasons are out now? Team Pickard, yep. I always laugh at this episodes with Q. John Luck Pickard? So for those of you who like Next Gen, or I guess he kind of makes an appearance in a few of the series, how do you guys feel about Q? I think probably my favorite Q episode is where he has to become human. And then he gets a backache. Do they look different or just... Oh, the Klingon makeup is different. I'll have to look it up. All right, cool green. That last one I used, sorry, was denim. And some cool green there, and now we're going to use brown bug. That's opal green. Where did brown bug go? Where'd brown bug go? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. In fact, it's kind of funny. There is a crossover episode in DS9. Is it DS9? Yeah, it's DS9. And they have to go back in time to the Tribble episode. It's called The Trouble with Tribbles. And Worf is with them. And they're in like a cafe. And the original series Klingons walk in. And like everybody looks at Worf and like, dude, like why do they look so different? And he's just like, we don't talk about it. I still picture Q from when he was in my soap opera. Wait, he was in a soap opera? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to go research that one. What was it? John Clancy. Oh, sorry, I was out of frame again. John Clancy Myers? Was that his name? I'm trying to remember. John Quincy? No. Right, Aspie? I know, I love that episode. I love crossover episodes in general. Okay, I feel like if I were to make these kind of the red, it would pop out too much. Maybe we'll do like a blend of blue and red. So let's start with Blue Moon. Delancey! Thank you! Delancey! That's what it was. Oh, Days of Our Lives! Oh, how funny! John Delancey. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you. See, that's why it's so nice when I chat with all of you, because there's enough of you in here that odds are someone's gonna know the answer to my question. Yeah, the Q episodes were pretty good. I always thought it was hilarious that he had a fascination with Janeway. You know, I actually kind of like it blue. We might leave it blue. Maybe a tiny bit of the plum, but really no more than what we've been bringing in on the face. All right, let's grab denim. Jensen Ackles just got a major award. Oh, nice. Or Jensen Ackles. That's Jensen Ackles. That's is that the guy who plays Dean in Supernatural, or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, right, Marilyn. Oh, I totally get that. Trouble with Tribbles is my all-time favorite original series episode, followed by the one where they had the original pilot. Yes, most definitely. Was Eric Brady on Days? Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's use brown bug now. Get a little bit of that different color in here, not a ton. go. A little bit there, kind of make it pop just a little bit. There we go. Not too shabby. Let's do... Ooh, we should do his eyes red, like the kind of red here. I think that would be good. So let's grab deep purple. Wishing for a tribble for Christmas? Oh my gosh, can you imagine actually if you'd gotten one? We'd all have tribbles. Let's see. Watermelon. And then the light yellow. Oh. All right, I want to get my white Posca. I stopped watching soaps after them at mess with Luke and Laura. I've never like fully, like dedicatedly watched a soap before. I was flipping channels and saw Deidre Hall. Seriously, that woman has not aged. You want to talk about a woman who hasn't aged? Vanna White, man. What is her secret? This one might be just about out of... Ah, there we go. Yeah, Vanna White, man. She has not aged. She looks fantastic. Okay, let's see. Let's do... I mean, she's got to be like, what? No, maybe 70s? Is she in her 80s yet? Vanna White looks amazing. This is us. Justin Hartley was on... Yes, yes, he played the Green Arrow. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I loved Smallville. Smallville was coming out when I was in high school. We didn't have cable, and I distinctly remember I got an antenna for the small TV in my room, and it was like all fuzzy and like half of it was snow, but I could still hear what they were saying, and I could kind of make it out, and I religiously watched that. Love Smallville. Love, 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 love. Okay, for the teeth, let's just bring in a little bit of blue. Vanna is 63? That's it? God, she's been doing that show forever, but still. God, if I look that good at 63, oh my gosh, can you imagine? All right, Blue Horizon. A little bit here. If I wanted to get real fancy, like we could do like a yellow glow on the left side of the teeth and like have like a glow of flame coming out of his mouth, but I'm not getting that fancy. That is true, Sherry. That is true. Yeah, you want to talk someone who has great skin. Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler. I was watching this video the other day of Liv Tyler's skincare routine, and she was talking about how her dad has taught her a lot about skincare. And, you know, obviously being the celebrities they are, they're probably able to afford, you know, like super expensive stuff. But gosh, can you imagine? That is true. That is true. All right, denim. You know who looks amazing for her age? And again, celebrity level. I don't think normal people could probably get to this without, you know, either surgery or, you know, personal trainer or whatever else. But Jennifer Lopez, she still looks amazing. I better go to bed. Luckily, I have nowhere to go tomorrow night, everyone. Oh, I'm glad, Yvonne. Thanks for being here. Christy Brinkley is exquisite even as she ages, right? Okay, watermelon. Tiny bit. Up at the top. Not a ton. Right? I know. Jennifer Lopez looks absolutely amazing. Because she is what... Lopez is in her... She's not in her 50s yet, is she? Gosh, I don't even know what year she was born. Pretty sure she's in her 50s, isn't she? Or late 40s at least? It's gotta be late 40s at least, I think. Okay, let's grab... Blue Moon again. But, you know, it's also part of her job, like the way she's in the entertainment field to, you know, keep up with herself kind of thing. She's 50. She's 51. Okay, okay, okay. Thing of it is if she has had work done, it's not super obvious. Using cool green. I am just going to use black Posca on the inside of the nostril. Yeah, she looks amazing. But again, a lot of that is dedication and, you know, everything else. Okay. What time is it? 9:51. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. I definitely feel like I need to darken this up before we do our little diamonds. Now, we've already gone over this with the blender. Move that there. Let's go ahead and grab Blue Moon. I'm gonna darken this up just a bit. Right, Patty? Yes, exactly. Tammy? Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're just using the Blue Moon to kind of add a little bit more to the body. Yeah, Tammy, I saw the picture you posted of the beach. You're pretty tall, aren't you? I'm not pressing super hard. Cat is snoring. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it's pretty funny. She's like, Tammy. Okay. Got a little bit over here. A bit more in this one. I'll look up at chat here in just a second. Oh, right, that's right. That's why it's Amazon. That's right. Yeah, just slightly tall. Just slightly. Gross, Angie. You guys with your bug. Do you guys actually eat like those lemony ants? I mean, really. like that's right up there with the drop bears. No! Gross! So creepy crawly. I just do that in general, Ev. I don't know. I'm not one to really put myself out there. I've never been a selfie taker. I don't know. I like the anonymity. Anonymity, I suppose. Ah, gross, Angie. Patty? Are you serious, Tammy? Like you're not pulling my leg like you actually did? I'm using Blue Horizon. No, you guys are kidding me, right? Please tell me you're kidding. Is this, seriously, is this the drop bears all over again? No way. All right. How do we feel about that blue? I think that's much more balanced out. We need to do his spikes and his spots. No kidding? Oh. Oh no, Kenny! Ew. Oh, blur, Tammy. Ugh. No, thank you. That is not for me. I am, nope, that's big, nope. Nope sandwich with extra nope sauce. All right, deep purple. Let's see. Yeah, put it on the left side. Oh, nice, Sherry. Yeah, I've got a cousin who is like 6'3", I think. That's the tall side of the family. Good night, Marilyn. On this icky note, I'm gonna bed, hopefully not. Oh, yeah. Good night, Marilyn. Have a great night. I can honestly say I have never intentionally eaten a bug. So I'm staying kind of zoomed out because I don't want to shift and move you guys out of frame. Am I the oldest in my family? I am not. I am third of four. I am third of four. I have two older sisters and a younger brother. And we're all spaced pretty far apart. Anywhere from 3 to 5 years apart. My mother took chocolate, where she was a teacher. 40 years later, my uncle went to the islands and they still remembered her for that. Oh, man. Nope. I absolutely would not, Angie. I would politely decline and then run for my life. Absolutely not. Deep fried chicken? Sure. Using watermelon now, by the way. I'm trying to think if there's anything with more than 2 legs that I've ever eaten, but pretty sure not. Ah, yes. No, I think we were spaced far enough apart. I mean, me and my sister, directly older than me, you know, we bickered, and I fought with my little brother a lot. But my oldest sister was far enough away from my age that I don't recall us interacting a ton. I think I probably played with my little brother more than anything else. And my sister that's right older than me. But I remember a lot playing with my friends. There were definitely plenty of fights, but... Ah, blur, Gatsby! I didn't even think about that, Angie. Prawn, shrimp, the shells? Interesting. I never thought about the shells. I mean... Yeah, I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing that I've probably eaten. I don't know. I'm not super adventurous with my food. Okay, light yellow. I don't know. I like what I like. Steve got hubby points because he brought home croissants with the grocery order today. I was typing up some notes and he walked in and handed me a croissant and I was like, ah! I did a lesson on the crickets in her hospitality class of flower experience. What? Oh my gosh. My eldest sister's 15 years older, my brother is 6, and my other sister's 5, so I was on the losing. Oh no! Alright, now we're gonna use Blue Moon. I'm gonna wait to do the shadow part on the inside of the red here. Seriously, I'm not used to such big spaces in Johanna books. Let's see. Drag's amazing, so friendly. It's 5 a.m. here, so I'm gonna try and sleep. Oh, sounds good, Ronnie. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's hilarious how Americans react to non-American type foods. Well, it's not just that. It's not that it's non-American. It's that it's bugs. You could tell me that you ate some sort of bug and you lived in the U.S. and it was an American food, and I would still be like, bleh. You know, get a normal food and I'm okay with that, but it's the, you know, 6-legged, 8-legged, however many legged creatures that I just can't do bugs in general. So, hi Della! Don't forget Team Star Wars! Yes, Ronnie! Yeah, it's not that it's from another country, it's the fact that it's bugs. Can't get on board with bugs. I suppose you could. What is it? Is like you crush up the shells with it and that makes the flour? Is that what it is? Or do they like dry them out and then crush them? I imagine it's not white flour. Bugs and ants is nothing? How is Rumi? Like, is it like tougher? And I apologize if there's any vegetarians watching this back. Oh, I can't do oysters, Evelyn. I mean, I grew up a fisherman's daughter, so seafood is not, oh, there you go, crabs. Crabs have more than 2 legs. I've eaten crab. I grew up a fisherman's daughter, so, you know, oysters weren't an uncommon thing, but for me, it's the texture and the sliminess. I can't do it. Hi, Shannon! All right, Ronnie? Oh, interesting. Ah, that's fair. Tastes good, but smells disgusting when it's cooking? Oh no! Okay, and then we're gonna grab denim. Wait, what'd you get? Who said, did you get it? I missed it. I did, and I went right back to sleep. Yeah, I don't eat a ton of candy. Didn't they used to make like vanilla out of some sort of beetle? And I know that there's some food dyes that are made out of bugs. I don't know. In general, if I'm aware that it's made of bugs, I try to avoid it. But I'm just a tad squeamish, I can't help it. Using just a little bit of the tip, we're gonna add green to it. Cochineal? What is that, Angie? All right, now we're gonna use cool green. All right, now we're gonna use brown bug. Oh, the food dye made from a beetle. Oh, I gotcha. Right, Kim? No, Evelyn. I know what those are, and you will not send me those. You will not. I know what those are. All right, no, not deep purple. We want brown bug. I know what it is. I know what it is. No way. As long as you're not aware of it. Let's see, are we still in frame? Yes. Okay, we're using a little bit of brown bug here, just as a little bit of shadow. In other news, I can't remember if I told you, we started getting Girl Scout cookies here. Definitely gonna stock up and like freeze a bunch of boxes. So, for those of you that do Girl Scout cookies, name your... name your favorite type of Girl Scout cookie. Mine is most definitely the peanut butter patties. Even more so if they're frozen peanut butter patties. Steve's favorite are the Thin Mints, for sure. The kids really like the lemonades. You're welcome, Ronnie! Hope you come back! Sorry. Okay. Getting a little bit more on this one because it's kind of in the shadow of that. There we go. Thin Mints by far. Hi, Sue. Yes, Thin Mints for sure. I mean, for sure for Steve. Yes, the Samoas, here they're called Caramel Delight. So there's two different Girl Scout companies and they changed the name a little bit for, you know, based on what they're making. Apparently we have a new one this year. We didn't end up getting any of them. Maybe we should get a box of them just to try them. But they're like a French toast style one. It's new this year. All right, so Blue Moon. Yeah, the Samoas are pretty popular. Using Blue Moon here. Make sure we're in frame. There we go. Howdy, Sue. Yeah, love the peanut butter patties. I know they have one gluten-free option, but yeah, they just got the one. It's the like the chocolate chip ones, and usually there's like a limited supply of them. Yeah, we've got them, Shannon. Yeah, we get them. The gluten-free chocolate chip ones. Alex? Wish I got the lemonades or Samoas. Only get the standard sandwich cookies here. Really? Yeah, we've got the chocolate chip gluten-free one. Shannon, if you would like some, I will get with you. You can message me and we can figure out a way for me to get them to you. I don't think it's the Toffee-tastic. No, the ones we have are the chocolate chip ones. Yeah, because you probably have the other, we use, forget what the company is, but there's two different companies and some of them are different. But yeah, we have the gluten-free chocolate chip ones. I'm thinking so, Angie. I might need to send her some. Oh, sugar-free Thin Mints. There you go. What's in the peanut butter patties? Ooh, they're good. It's got like a wafer, like almost like a vanilla style cookie, and then it's got like a layer of chocolate, or not, sorry, a layer of peanut butter, and then it's covered in chocolate. Be awaiting a message from me. All right, Shannon, will do. Yeah, I think we can place another order in like a week or so. But yeah, I could definitely. In fact, I will see. You might be able to, each Girl Scout has their own code. You might be able to order it directly from like online using that code. So yeah, I'll chat with you after I poke around and we'll see. I have never had them. I have never had them. I think we can officially start selling them on Wednesday when they are. But we're not doing like door to door or anything this year, so it's more so for family. You know, we're just like, hey, if you want to buy cookies, here's a link. Awesome, Shannon. Sell Kroger brand and most of the same cookies for a whole lot cheaper. True. I don't buy them any other time, but also since my daughter does Girl Scouts, the more, like last year, we sold a lot of boxes. This year, we're not really. And so it's just mostly, we're probably going to buy a fair amount just so that we can have a stash of them for the entire year. I'm telling you, we ran out of peanut butter patties just as everything went into lockdown, and I could have definitely used some peanut butter patties back in March. But we're going to buy a few more boxes and just, you know, keep them in the freezer, you know, and dole them out, you know, as needed. And then some family members again. I just want her to sell enough that she can get the badge this year. Make sure you enter my giveaway. Snacks are included. Rectangle chocolate covered biscuits. Oh, Tammy, I might need to. Yeah, we definitely have the chocolate chip ones. I'm gonna make sure they should be available on the website. I might not be able to check that until Wednesday though, because I did share the link with my mother-in-law. I'm using Denim now, before realizing that the website wasn't live for it. So I might have to wait until Wednesday, but you should be able to get the chocolate chip ones. For sure. Right? Yeah, I want to say, like, because we do, like, ABC something cookies. Anyway, yeah, there's 2 different companies that sell the Girl Scout cookies, which is why you have things like Caramel Delights versus Samoa's and all of that. Was a Girl Scout 50 years ago? I did Girl Scouts for a little while, but I don't know if we did it like a lot. I remember being a brownie at one point, but I don't remember much else from it. All right, cool green. Well, I would probably just do it with Shannon because I've known Shannon for so long, but the issue with giving the link to a lot of other people, especially like followers and stuff, is it gives information about my daughter, so like her name and all that kind of stuff. But I've known Shannon for a while, which is probably why I'd be comfortable sharing it with her. Not that I'm, you know, super uncomfortable, but if I make it available to like the entire public, then you guys know how protective I am of the kids, you know? Like, it would probably not the smartest parenting move. Otherwise, I totally would. But, yeah. Do I want more children? No, we are done. We've got 2. I've got my boy, I've got my girl. 2 kids, 2 hands. I'm not outnumbered. Oh, nice, Shannon. I used to get Girl Scout cookie twice a year, and I would send them, and then 6 months later, oh, nice. Yeah, because honestly, Tara Lynn, I've thought about that, because can you imagine how many cookies she'd be able to sell if I utilized my social media? Not that that's probably very, what's the word? Ethical. But, yeah, I thought about that, but it gives away too much of her information. Okay, let's grab our red Sleechy Metallic Gel Pen. Is this the only one? Yeah, I think we'll just use this one. I try, Sue. I try. Okay, so we're gonna do red Sleechy here for the dots, because honestly they are just too small to add shadow. Oh, thanks, guys. Funny thing is when I first had her, I wasn't as guarded as I was, but it's just like as they've gotten older, I don't know. I've never been one of those moms to really overshare, you know what I mean? I just feel like it was so different. You know, when we were kids, the internet, the way that it is now, didn't exist. It wasn't anything our parents really needed to be concerned about. I mean, we knew basic internet safety, you know, don't give away private information, that kind of stuff, but the internet has significantly changed. And, you know, when she is ready to join the social media world, you know, we will ease into it, but I don't want to blast her all over the place before they even have the right to make the decision whether or not they even want to be on the internet. You know what I mean? All right, Angie, yeah, it's real nice. The gel pen does a great job with that. Here, we'll move this down. I would use the Sparkle Pops, but it's more like black ink with red glitter, and that doesn't really get what we want. Exactly, Angie, exactly. And we're slowly easing into it. So, like, my sister had an extra iPhone, and I gave that to my daughter, but she's young enough that it's not something she would, you know, have free reign over. Mostly, it doesn't have a phone number or anything, and she only uses it to FaceTime her friends from school, which there's a list of about 3 that she can have free reign to, and her cousins. And it's still, you know, supervised. I keep it in here. It's not anything she has regular access to, but it's we're slowly kind of easing her into using a phone and the safety rules that go along with it, you know? When I was a child, there was no internet. Exactly. Internet was invented when I was a child. I didn't have the internet. Best childhood ever. No evidence. Right, Tammy? That's hilarious, Angie. We have a lot of pictures. A lot of pictures, albums. Home video cameras started to be a thing. And so we have some videos, you know, VHS growing up. You had to use the house phone to talk to friends or go over and knock on the neighbor's door to ask your friends to play. Yep, that was same here. Oh, sounds good, Mary. Thanks for hanging out. Exactly, Kim. Normally, I would probably add shadow to this large dot here, but if I'm doing pen with all the other ones, it's going to stand out way too much. So I might as well follow through and just do gel pen on all of these. There we go. Now, one of the other things we can do, so we've got these little dots here. Careful not to smear any of them. We're going to turn him like this. Had to be home when the streetlights came on. Exactly. I'm that way with my grandkids. Kids didn't... I know, right? Exactly, Sue. Thanks, Kim. All right. I'm going to grab this blue Sparkle Pop. Yeah? Do I want to do that one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so you see how she's got all these dots in the little gills? I'm going to use Sparkle Pop on these dots. That's the thing too, is I grew up, we didn't have cable. I think we got a Super Nintendo at one point, but if we were ever allowed to watch TV or anything like that, it had to be raining outside and our rooms had to be clean. If it was sunny outside, we better be outside. And I have a lot of fond childhood memories of playing outside. We lived in a nice small town. We had a big fenced yard. We had a pretty safe kind of foresty area around our place, and we built forts and all kinds of things. I remember our driveway growing up, we had this kind of embankment, and it was this hard dirt, and I used to like carve out paths for bugs and like make little houses for pill bugs. Good times. Okay, let's see. Now, if I wanted to, I could do red dots along here, but I feel like that would take away from the other ones. So I'm probably not going to do the dots there. All right, let's zoom out and look and see how our dragon looks. Look, and I even did my blue nails today because I had to redo my nails from last time, but I did blue nails because I knew we were working on a blue dragon. All right, how are we feeling about that dragon? I think... Okay, pill bugs are different, Angie, like little potato bugs. They're those ones that you like move and they roll up into a little ball. I did not eat them. I did not eat them, Angie. When I moved into my first house, my brother came to visit and he was shocked that I knew my neighbors' names. He had lived in his house for 10 years and had no idea who his neighbors were. That's the thing. For where we live, if we have a new neighbor, I always go, well, not since the pandemic went down, but I always go and introduce myself, always. And sometimes I'll bring them like a welcome basket. Hi, Iselina. We had to get up and manually change the channel of TV. Yes, us too. We did not have a remote. They didn't even have cable when I was a kid. There was no such thing as cable TV. Thanks, Ria. Oh, see, not for my kids, Sue. It's nice. So we do let them do screen time, but it is limited. But one of their favorite things to do, like after it rains, Steve will take them out and they like to build like little dams and stuff to block up the water, and they have a lot of fun. A long cord. Ooh, fancy, Tammy. Yes, roly-poly, Sue. Exactly. Oh, also the, what are they called? Woolly bears? The little brown caterpillars that are like, what are they, like black on either end and brown in the middle? Or is it brown on either end and black in the middle? Anyway, you'd pick them up and they immediately would like go into a little ball and you could kind of like, they kind of slide around on your hand. They have the little bristles. Right, Iselina? Exactly. Yeah, the little, pretty sure we called them woolly bears. They were probably woolly worms. Yeah, they would probably have other names elsewhere. But we definitely had very much an outdoors childhood. For sure. One thing I dislike about Texas is that, like, outdoors is dangerous here. The bugs are too big. There's fire ants everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous. I remember getting a remote TV, and for years my father complained about the newfangled contraptions. Still got up to change the channel. I like it, Evelyn. I like it. But yeah, like, we'd go play in the front yard. My dad's super handy, and he built us this whole, like, play structure. It wasn't your typical, you know, like, get it at Lowe's kind of, you know, swing set kind of thing. I remember, you know, he was always building boats and stuff. And I remember in the front yard, it was pretty intense. Actually, here, I'll show you. So my dad, being the commercial fisherman he was always reusing things. And if I remember correctly, it was kind of like the front, we had two swings. We had two swings here, and then it went back. There was a pole here, a pole here, a pole that stuck out here, and he had a rope swing here, and then this came down like this, and then in the back, there was a hammock made from an old fishing net, and then here, he used an urchin bag. If you know anything about fishing, so he had the ring of the urchin bag, and then he had one of the orange nets here, so we could climb in and, you know, we'd spin and everything. But, oh gosh, I love that. Yeah, rope swing, hammock, urchin bag, regular swing, and then we had just a big front yard. But I loved this play structure. I don't even know. It's, you know, this was, the feet of it were down with cement, so it could still be there. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to that house. Woolly worms, you could tell how cold it was going to get by how much black is on the— oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, but my dad was super handy like that. He was always even to this day. I called him today because I was building that cabinet for my daughter's doll clothes, and I was trying to brainstorm how I wanted to design it, and then I found a cool idea on Pinterest using crates. But anyway, he's just like, well, send me the dimensions. We'll rig something up, you know, because I'm like, I need it to not wobble. We used to play down abandoned gold mine tunnels and holes. Stupid we were. Oh my gosh, Tammy. We had a big tree and a tire swing. It was the best. The homemade cubbies are always the best. Yes, right, Angie? I have a lot of good memories from that house. It was good. The couple years that it actually snowed there. We grew up on the coast, so it was a pretty big deal that it snowed. But yeah, it was good times. It's just amazing how things change over the years. I mean, that was 34 years ago. Life was immensely different 25 years ago, you know? Anyway, it's 10:27. We have been chatting about all things Star Trek, Star Wars, bugs, childhood memories, all the good stuff. And yeah, it's nearing ending time. We finished our dragon. So I'm thinking we should do purple and orange. I'm not sure which is which. Probably an orange here and a purple one here. Yeah, so I think we'll do this dragon purple and this dragon orange. Right, Angie? Right, Brenda? And hi, Brenda. Yeah, most definitely. Oh man, we had the best neighborhood for riding bikes. We had some huge, huge hills. Also some significant, you know, crashes down those huge hills, but man, it was fun. It was good times. Thanks, Stella. Our house was on a hill, so one of the parents would block the street so we could sled down the street. Oh, that's awesome. Right? Yes. Hello. The snow on the beach. Yes, exactly. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, everyone. Look at that. We're actually at our highest viewer number right now, and I'm leaving. I'm so sorry, everyone who just came in, but it's 10:30. We've been live for a couple hours. We're going to be live again on Friday, where we will either do this dragon or this dragon. But yeah, this one's going to be purple, and this one's going to be orange. Used to go jump on this tire swing, no problem. Now I look back, look for black willows, wonder... Right, Sue? I know. The carefree nature of us, you know, us not thinking about all the things that could go wrong. Then you become a parent and you're automatically thinking of all the things that could go wrong. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Have a good rest of your week. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Evelyn, thank you again for your super chat. You're absolutely amazing. And thank you everyone for being here and hanging out with me and chatting. I could not have as much fun doing this if it weren't for all of you. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that hangs out and chats with me while we color. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, everyone. All right. I'll see you all on Friday. All right. Bye.